Happy Sunday, everyone. I am so happy to see you again. Several weeks ago, when you and I made granola, I promised that one day I would make granola bars. Today is that day. I'm going to follow a recipe from Jenny Can Cook, and I will link her recipe in the description below. And the first thing we need to do is prepare a 9 by 9 inch baking dish. And I'm going to line this with parchment paper. So I simply cut out some parchment to fit the pan. And there we are. Now, we need to shop for the ingredients for the granola bars. So we're going to make a short trip to Tiara Farm. I need to buy some rolled oats and some nuts and some dried fruit. So take a drive with me.
Hey, I heard you want to leave this place where we grew up. This old town, just put it all behind. Remember you and I would always find somewhere to hide when we were kids, so we could see and hear the water run. The river's gonna cry when you're gone.
Tiara Farm is only 4 minutes from my house, but you can maybe shop here too. The farm ships nationally within the United States. I love the farm because all of its products are organic and fair trade. Tiara Farm has the best coffees, teas, and granola ingredients. I can leave the farm's website and a free shipping code in the description below if you are interested. All right, we are home from Tiara Farm. My oven has preheated to 325 degrees Fahrenheit or 160 degrees Celsius. Now, in Jenny's recipe, she says to put 2.5 cups or 245 grams of rolled oats in a large bowl, then add 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, a 1/4 cup or 18 grams of shredded coconut. She said sweetened, but I'm using unsweetened coconut. Then she says to add 1 cup total of extras. So I have a 1/4 cup of pumpkin seeds. These are roasted. That's 30 grams. A 1/4 cup or 35 grams of dark chocolate chips. A 1/4 cup of dried mango, and boy is this delicious. That's 23 grams, and I did fairly finely chop the dried mango. And a 1/4 cup of goji berries, which is 23 grams. I'm going to scoop up all of these extras and add them right to the bowl. Now, none of these ingredients are salted, so I'm going to add just a pinch of salt. Give them a mix. This is very colorful. I think these granola bars are going to look very beautiful. For the glue that will hold all of these ingredients together, I need 1/3 cup of oil. I'm using avocado oil. And 1/3 cup of honey. Give this a little mix and pour it in. Here's the hard part. You have to mix this enough so that every single ingredient is coated with the oil and the honey. And you really want to take the time to mix thoroughly, because if any of the ingredients are not coated, especially with the honey, then the bars will not hold together. And add the granola ingredients to the dish. Then we have to spread this out fairly evenly. And then we have to compact these ingredients. You can use a damp hand to push the ingredients down. You could use a measuring cup that you've sprayed with vegetable spray to push the ingredients down. Or you could take a sheet of parchment, as I'm going to do. I will fold this in half. Lay it on top, and then take a slightly smaller baking dish and press. Press as hard as you can. Now, hopefully, I have compacted this adequately. And then this goes into the preheated oven until the top of the granola colors just slightly. It's going to take from 27 to 30 minutes. I wish you could smell this. It has a glorious perfume. I have to let this cool completely to room temperature. That's going to take about 1 hour. So in the meantime, I'm going to go pick up some flowers and make a little flower arrangement for the music room. I found these cheerful roses at a local supermarket. Combined with some greens from my garden, I think the roses will make a splendid bouquet. Here are the roses. Got a good deal on these. I'm going to ditch this baby's breath, I think. And I need some greens from the garden. Let's head outside. Floral preservative. I forgot my newspaper. I just don't care for baby's breath. I'm not sure why. Maybe because it's such a strong color. I'm cutting 7 roses the same length. These 7 go on the outside of the arrangement. If anyone ever gives you a dozen roses, this is a good way to arrange them. course, you don't have to wait for someone to give you roses. You can always buy them for yourself. And then cut 4 roses about a 1/2 inch or 1 inch taller than the previous 7. And cut the 12th rose, the tallest of all. It goes in the center of the arrangement. Of course, these roses are closed right now. In a few days, they will open and look just spectacular. And there we are. Let's bring this into the music room. And our granola bars are certainly at room temperature by now. So here's the nice part about using parchment paper. You can use it to just lift the bars right out of the pan. I'm very nervous for this next step. I'm going to cut into the granola bar and see if it holds its shape. So far, so good. I'm going to cut each half into thirds. And I'm going to cut these strips into, small rectangles. I'm going to try this orange spice tea that we bought earlier. So it contains organic black tea, organic orange peels, natural organic spice flavor. To the music room. I'll have to make 2 trips. Oh, this tea is excellent. Very citrusy. Let's try one of these granola bars. They're very good. They're only slightly sweet, and they taste like pure good health. I just realized little Goldie was at the piano. I will admit that these bars did not hold their shape quite as well as I had hoped they would, but they held their shape enough. I think they're perfect for a grab-and-go breakfast, or you might like to bring them on a hiking trip or a bike ride. And just remember, you can always vary the ingredients according to your own taste. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on this Sunday. I really appreciate your company. I can post a couple of my other videos up here or up here that you can watch between now and my next upload. In the meantime, please take good care of yourself, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.